One of the hot topics on the farming scene this summer is the creation of renewable energy on farms. Here's William Wilson from Emotion Energy to explain the first option, that is, creating electricity from the sun, or photovoltaics as it's known.
Not every farm can benefit from solar panels, but farms with south-facing roofs, and in particular farms with three-phase electricity, can really benefit. And farmers, for example, potato farmers or fresh fruit farmers or dairies can really benefit from solar, because not only will they get the generation tariff, which is an index-linked tariff for another 23 and a half years, which is a subsidy supplied by the government called the feed-in tariff. They can benefit from that, but they also will use all of the electricity that the system generates. So it's win-win. It's a great thing.
So just explain to us how particularly this solar energy works. PVs, as they're called, isn't it?
Yes, the term for it is photovoltaics, and basically what it means is you make electricity from daylight. So the myth of it not working in Scotland because of, we don't have enough sun, per us, it actually does work quite well. And as everybody knows, it's just about pricing everything correctly to make it work for the farmer. So the solar is a good investment if you have south-facing sheds. There are other things that farmers can do as well.
And we'll be taking a look at some of those other renewable energy options tomorrow, right here on MFR Farming at 6:40 and 12:40. Now, for today, we're going back to look at that hot topic for farmers at the moment, renewable energy. You may remember we looked at photovoltaics, or electricity generation from the sun, yesterday. And today, William Wilson from Emotion Energy tells us about other options for farmers, starting with the wind.
Turbines are not a bad investment as long as you have the correct turbine, the correct wind speed, and the correct maintenance. And I think the whole thing of any industry is being as honest as possible. And we have the data. These companies are MCS accredited, and they should be able to tell you quite accurately when your payback will be. I think the most pragmatic thing within renewables or any business is to be able to walk away when a system is not the correct thing for the farmer, especially in the farming industry, because all the farmers throughout Scotland and the majority of the UK, they know each other. So what is the point in installing something that's not going to do what you said it'll do?
Companies such as yours, you're able to provide this kind of unbiased advice. Is it turbines? Is it solar? Is it heat pumps? They come into it as well, presumably?
A heat pump is a fantastic option for a lot of houses. Now, farming houses, compared with new build, they're not very well insulated. So for some houses, a heat pump wouldn't be a good solution, because a heat pump, unlike oil, will only take the radiators up to 55 degrees. And for an older farmhouse, you actually need 70, 75 degrees, so you won't get the heat that you're used to. So it's not always the best system for a farmhouse, but if your farmhouse happens to be well insulated, then it could be a solution.
So there you go. The best advice is to get advice from an independent consultant or a company who know what they're talking about. But that's it from me for today. I'll be back tomorrow as usual, 6:40 and 12:40, with more MFR Farming.